This idea is better. Right. Put your hands towards me. First of all, I must say, I am very happy to see so many Sahajogis in Hong Kong. Hong Kong is a very materialistic place, as you know, and people are too busy. But the problems come out of that business. All this busy life creates lots of problems. So I'm sure there will be more coming from the last program, definitely. Lots of them. And your hands will be full. So I just wanted to tell you what should we really do to achieve the maximum results. First of all, we have to establish that we are Sahajogis, we are very sober people. And we have among ourselves tremendous respect and love. So one should never support an outsider who is not yet a Sahajogi or who will be a Sahajogi, but support each other all the time. Do not argue among yourselves. Maybe one person may be wrong, I am not saying, but it is important that we should support each other. And above all, we must support the leader. Whatever the leader says, we must listen to. It's very important. In Sahaja Yoga, we are a collective organization. That too, a living organization. If somebody is not collective, he is thrown out of Sahaja Yoga. We are not very happy with such people. So you must try to put all effort to see that you are all collectively one and say the same thing. This is very important to know. Also, there are people who may not be so good among you who can judge the vibrations, possibly. If so, you should ask your leader. But among yourselves you should never argue, because we know that Sahaja Yoga gives you absolute truth. So others should not doubt by your behavior that these people don't know anything. Alright? The second thing of Sahaja Yoga is that it is the power of love, is of compassion, of divine love. Must understand what is divine love is. That is the love that is the, like the sap, as I always say, that runs in the tree. It gives nourishment to the roots, then to all parts of the tree, and then it evaporates or it goes down. Supposing it gets stuck into one flower, what will happen? That the tree will die and ultimately the flower will also die. So our love is not limited love. Like we love our children, alright, love other children also. Everybody is absolutely in full pure love with each other. Now one must understand the pure love, that it is not attached to anyone. But at the same time, it is pure love. If you don't have pure love in your heart, because the culture is different, people start moving their attention and spoiling their attention. So many people asked me, Mother, what to do? I said, keep your eyes only up to 3 feet. So you will see beautiful things, like you will see flowers, you will see children, and nothing horrible. So whatever makes your attention disturbed, try to avoid. Best is to concentrate on your meditation. For meditation in the morning, you can just put your right hand towards the photograph and the left hand up there. Then put your left hand towards the photograph, like this. Then left hand towards the photograph and right hand on the Mother Earth. It's better to sit on the ground in the morning. Then, if thoughtless awareness is established by looking at the photograph, close your eyes. Now some people say, Mother, my heart is not open. Alright? So you can say, looking at the Mother, Mother, please come in my heart. Somebody's Sahasrara is not open. Then you have to say, Mother, please come in my head. With both the hands. Whatever portion you think in the body is not doing well, I am always available, so you can ask. Your meditation should be good, first and foremost. If you are good Sahajogis, then only others will believe. But if you are not good Sahajogis, nobody will believe you. For so many people I have seen, I am something beyond them. But Sahajogis are the ones which really make them feel that these are extraordinary people. Then after that, dealing with them, as I said, has to be absolutely with pure attention. To begin with, the men should deal only with men, and the women should deal only with women. And no complications should come out, because that is the biggest blemish Sahaja can have, that they are just like ordinary people. So you have to be careful about yourself. Before sleeping, if you have time, you must do foot soaking. If one day you don't torture yourself for that. But it's better that you do foot soaking. And in foot soaking, first of all, you must know what sort of a personality. Mostly you are right-sided, mostly. So put right hand towards the photograph, both the feet in the water with little salt, and left hand like that. But some are left-sided, some are definitely very much. They should not touch water. Two types of treatments are there. Especially left-sided people should not soak, should not use ice. This is all right-sided treatment. After doing your right-sided or left-sided treatment, I would say you put both your hands towards the photograph and see for yourself how it is working out. Without water, without candle. But I would again say that right-sided people should not use candle as far as possible. This electricity is all. You can use it. They should not sit in the sun. They should put ice on their liver. Also they can put ice here when it is very hot. It's very good to put ice. Also for diabetes you can put the ice here. In Sahaja Yoga the treatment is very simple. For right-sided people very simple, and for left-sided. Right-sided people get problems like liver, diabetes, blood cancer, kidney coagulation, that means they can't pass urine, constipation, also asthma, heart attack, massive, and also paralysis on the right side. So many. Now the left-sided people get pain all over left side. Also can get all kinds of psychosomatic diseases which are not curable, like cancer, mellitus, Parkinson's, all kinds. But if you do your meditation every day, once in a while you may miss it, doesn't matter. You will immediately feel that you are completely cured and you keep good health. That's the only way you can grow. And try to bring the point where you are thoughtlessly aware. The best way to be thoughtless is to say the mantra of Nirvichar. That's very important. And secondly, to go on from here, I forgive everyone, I forgive everyone. So the thoughts will stop. That is the time when you are in the present. That is the time really you will grow in spirituality. We have people in India and abroad who have become such powerful Sahajogis that just by prayer they can achieve a lot of things. We are not here to destroy anyone or to torture anyone. We are here to help anyone, everyone, to make them joyous. So one should not talk loudly, sharply, never. And show your compassion. Now supposing somebody has some problem, you should not suddenly say you are a bhoot. No. What's your problem? Oh, you are left side. What's your problem? You are right side. Alright, it can be cured. I was like this. If you say they won't feel hurt. I was like you will be cured. Don't worry. So we have to understand that we have to be extremely careful as to what kind of words we are using and what kind of things we are doing in their presence. Some people are extremely fast, they will walk fast and they'll be handling things with such a funny gestures that people will be frightened. It should not be such. What you have to do is to see that whatever actions you take, you talk to them or do it in a gentle way. That's very important, to be gentle and kind to them. Also you will get people who will have booths, who will have gurus on their heads. Like the other day that lady was arguing with me. Try to convince and tell if you know now who are real and who are unreal. If you don't know, ask your leader. You better tell them that this is not going to help you, it has not helped you. So you have to give up, and I am sure they'll agree. I am very sure they'll agree. Because the way other day that Sindhi lady, she was arguing with me. And she said that we get vibhutis in all centers. I said this is all bhuta vidya. Dvaita vidya and spashana vidya. What do you get out of the vibhuti that comes in? What is so great? All these things are just to mislead you. Tell them firmly, but with full attention that you are trying to help them. If you want to help them, then you cannot afford to be rude to them. In no way. It is sometimes difficult to handle some people who start arguing. So, best is not to argue. Tell them by argument we cannot convince you. It is not in the mind, it is beyond the mind. Up to a point is all right. After that you should give up. All right, I'm sorry. Then your relationships in your family should be good. You can't have Saj Yoga if there is no understanding between you, your wife, your children. We have to show that family is very important in Saj Yoga, extremely important. And children are even more important. You see how much we have done for the children now. We have got schools, this, that. It's a very big responsibility. So, who must understand what is a responsibility? We should not spoil the children. We should appreciate whatever good they are doing, whatever nice things they are doing. But if they do anything wrong, we must tell them, you are Saj Yogis and you can't do like this. That you have to tell them. Whatever it is, you have to tell them. If the children are very thin, then understand they have got liver. So liver should be treated, and next time when you come to India, we are going to get you all the medicines of liver. If they are very fat, then they are left-sided. Try to bring them to the center with a 3-candle treatment. But first of all, test it. What is the situation? Sometimes they develop a puffy fat, is all right when they become all right. So that is how you should look after their health. Then also look after their behavior. Tell them how to behave. So I have seen in the West the children are not properly brought up because the parents neglect them. I won't blame the children. Parents neglect them. You should be loving, kind. At the same time, you must tell them what is discipline is. It's very important. Then keep a watch on them, how they are, what they are doing. Of course, we have a school, but it has limited seats there. Whatever it is, they are going to adjust as many as possible. Even then, supposing you have any problem, don't go arbitrarily into it. You may ask your leader or you may write to me and inform me. Among you, somebody might become very ego-oriented, may start his own organization. I'll do this. Let him say you get out. And he'll suffer. You don't have to worry. All right, you get out. Anybody who is arbitrary won't work out. Supposing one finger starts acting more than the rest, that means there is cancer. This is malignancy. So we can't have malignancy. All of you should work together with understanding, before others as well as among yourselves. It is very important to understand. Now Sahaja Yoga has worked out in so many countries, in such a big way in some, in such a small way in some. But wherever Sahaja Yogis have to be something special. Even the children have to be something special. You have any other problem which you don't want to discuss with, say, with your leader, then you can write to me directly. No harm. Either if I answer, well and good; if I don't answer, also well and good. It will work out. But attention should not be all the time about yourself. Me, my family, my children, my house, my job. No. As soon as your attention is on other people, it works faster. It helps very much. But on yourself, I am sick, I have this problem, that problem, nothing. You are now at a stage when you can absolutely solve all the problems. But first and foremost thing, if your attention is on yourself, it won't work. Attention should be on others. And if it has to be on yourself, attention, then just find out what's wrong with me. But some people in that also go too far. Mother, my agya is catching. Mother, my this is catching. It's nothing. It's nonsense. Maybe you are catching from other people, possibly. There are some nice books now already in Sahaja Yoga translated in Chinese, luckily. And also my tapes could be translated also. But you have to keep my voice, as I told you, because that is mantra, isn't it? And you can have subtitle, would be better if you could do it. But this is a very good idea that you can have subtitles, really. Especially for Russians, if they could do in Russia. Now, you have any questions now, you can ask me. So it should be always like if you are Chinese, then you should not only deal with Chinese. They should all come to the collective. Supposing you are Indians, you should not only deal with the Indians, but they should come to the collective. Because unless and until they come to the collective, we will not know what the problem is. It's not that you can organize separately a group, another group separately. It has to be one group. Of course, you could have 2 ashrams or 3 ashrams, makes no difference. Any other question?
Is the camphor treatment good for left side?
What?
Camphor treatment.
Huh?
The camphor treatment. He's asking if the camphor treatment is good for left side.
What?
The camphor.
No need. Camphor only once in a while, don't do camphor. But you have done all mixed up things. You see, just do left-sided treatment, then you'll be alright. Just mixed up. And you cannot earn money in the name of God or divine work. That's one thing. You cannot organize like that. No, never. Because once you start getting it, left-sided booths will come into it. That is the part of Sahaja Yoga. We cannot. Also, if you have any guru's photographs and all that, it's better to put them in the sea. Because this, keeping any photograph, any book about them creates problems. So, religiously search it out and put them in the sea. No, 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 don't do all that. They will work on the photograph. If you want to help somebody, you see, some other people who have come, whom you want to raise, don't touch them. Take a bandhan yourself and give them a bandhan. Put them before the photograph. And you just raise the kundalini, but be careful. Because you are still, you see, not that sort of thing that you cannot catch, you might catch. So among yourselves also you should not do that. Don't touch. If somebody says I have this problem, all right, put him on the photograph, take a bandhan yourself, ask him to take a bandhan, you also give a bandhan, and then raise the kundalini. Be careful. Even if there is somebody who has come now who is a sick man, so you can give them a photograph, is all right, if they are willing to do it. But somebody in his family is willing to take Sajog, who is a healthy person, he should bring. Otherwise don't get after sick. You will have many sick, in thousands to begin with. Don't worry about sick. Or if they are sick, tell them to take the photograph and work it out, if they are left-sided or right-sided. Then the faith grows, they improve. But you don't touch the sick. No, no, not at all. We are not here to cure the sick, but we are here to give realization. May God bless.
For technique, if you have a problem on one side, you're out of balance, and the left side is weak or it's caught up, do you raise the kundalini on this side and give a bandhan to the other side?
Supposing you are right side, then you have to put down the right side. Remember, that way is much better. So then you raise your left side and put the right side down, if you have right side problem. Now, if you have a left side problem, so you have to put down the left side. It's easier to remember this way. So there is no confusion. But tying up of kundalini should be done after you have moved out, left to right or right to left, whichever way. Then raise your kundalini and tie up and take a bandhan. It's the best way. I would request you, all of you, to take a photograph of yours and make an album. Write it down below that. What is your name, date of birth, and of self-realization. Send it over to me, because I go on seeing them sometimes, you see. So I'll know you better, and also I'll have my attention on you, of the children as well as of bigger people. So I'll talk to you and talk to him, because we have little individual problems, both of you. What about you? Are you reconciled? Huh? I'm going to get her. You see this Warner to task. He came here to do Sahaja Yoga and not to disturb a family. He's been very wrong. I'm going to be very angry with him. He's an old Sahaja Yogi, he should have behaved himself. It's not, never to disturb a family. You have such sweet, beautiful children. I'll never support you in nonsense, I must tell you. And your husband is a very good man. If you behave all right, he'll come round to Sahaja Yoga, I'm sure. You cannot be a Sahajogi if you have no dharma, shield, as Buddha has called it, what we call as your character, your morality is the most important in Sahaja. If you are not moral, it has no meaning at all. What we need is morality today. This is happening everywhere. Nonsense. We have to imbibe it in ourselves and we have to generate it for others also. Whole world is full of immoral people. A very, very few who are standing for morality. That is the greatest ornament we have. Alright? Don't go astray. This will never help you. It was very wrong of you and also for your children. Now go back and behave yourself properly. Otherwise you cannot be in such. If there was something wrong, then it's all right. We have divorce in Sahaja. We allow people to divorce. But there should be substantial reason for that. और तो सब ठीक है, अब क्या what are we to do? That will do? All right. May God bless you all. I'm sorry you had to come so late in the night.
Mother, we have a small gift for you.
Wow, you've done so much. Oh, where is the children's store, this thing? Presents. My God, a small present, is it?
It's very small.
This is supposed to be small, is it? From what angle?
It's just a big box.
Oh, I see. So now, what is that? Let's see. My goodness. Is the one for what?
Confucius. Confucius.
Guru.
Confucius. He too has, you see?
Stick.
Why such an expensive one? It's very well done. Read with me and Confucius. All right. Thank you very much. But you'll have to bring it to India when you come. Such expensive thing you should not have.
Very, very good price.
What is this?
This is Lao Tzu.
Huh?
Lao Tzu. Lao
Is
Tzu.
it Lao Tzu? great, I must say. Loud say. Beautiful. You're sitting on the clouds. Good. This is his Vahana. This is the one. Is Vahana, you know what is Vahana is?
Vehicle, is it? Vehicle?
Conveyance.
Conveyance. Yeah.
Beautifully done. Thank you very much. Thank you. You read me here?
This is cloud.
Thank you very much. You show the little boy is controlling. This is what?
This is cloud time.
Accordance.
According to